Oh, there's a hurricane here at Cooler Master. Let's check out what they got on their Computex booth 2026. This is the HAF II 500. This has to be one of the best airflow cases on the market, Cooler Master says. The reason for that is they've designed this case purely to accommodate two 220mm fans, 40mm thick. They call that the Mighty40 F220. Two of them in there, amazing airflow. You're not going to be able to use these fans in any other cases. That's why this case was created. However, you still have that GPU ramping design, which brings the air straight into the GPU. You also have that RAM and VRM shield over there, which brings air straight into the RAM, CPU, and VRMs. So you're getting so much more cooling. Plus, we have a huge 180mm fan that actually acts as exhaust out the rear. This case has some serious cooling. I'm really excited to do a build in this. I really want to test the thermals and see how well it actually cools. But that fan is huge. That's bigger than my head. This is the gold limited edition Cosmos. Now, we've seen the Cosmos before. There's 200 of these available, 1,000 of those available, but essentially what we're really interested in here is this coral design. Now, we know coral, it's kind of like a natural filter in the ocean. It takes out all of the impurities from the water, and so essentially they're trying to do that and implement that design onto here, and they've found that it gives great airflow, but it also saves dust from getting inside the build. So they've implemented that on this case. They've also implemented it on that case. This is their gold series, and they've also taken that design and put it on the CPU cooler and the AIO cooler. Limited editions, so you got to be quick if you want one. Honestly, I'd love to see a fully gold water-cooled build inside this case. I think it'll look really sick, especially with those gold fans. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments if this is something that interests you. This is the Qube 540, one of Cooler Master's brand new cases. I really love this design because they're trying to implement that customization throughout. This is the stainless steel version, and we have a wooden version over there which is made of a PVC material. Now, this stainless steel looks really cool, but it's a fingerprint magnet, so if you really want to touch your PC case a lot, probably not the case for you, but if you can resist it, this will look really good on your desk. Now, we do have 360mm radio support up the top, 360 down the bottom, plus we have the carrying handles, and because of this design that they have for the grill, it allows for so much more airflow going in and out, up the top, throughout, but it also allows for customization. You can actually 3D print parts to insert into these holes, kind of like headphone hangers that hang out, or get creative and put whatever you like in there. I just really love the design of this. Not to mention, you can have it in this layout. You can also lay it on its back and then have feet at the rear so it can be flat packs, but I love this layout personally. And honestly, I don't think if this was at our place, it would remain this clean. We'd have to like wipe it every day. You'd probably use it as a mirror to do your makeup, right? I think it looks awesome. Let's move over to the wood and check that out. So this is the same design, but this is a PVC material that has this pressed design on top to give it that wooden look. Now, we do have this little bit of implemented leather on the handles. It kind of goes with that whole wooden look. But if you can find parts that have like a wooden look, that would look so cool inside. You'd go for more of a natural build with this type of case. Now, here they're going with a really awesome design concept for this, just to show you how customizable it is. So we've actually got the water cooling in one of them, and then we've got two separate systems cooled by all of this water cooling. I think it looks really nice. We've got the white system, the blue system, and you can see the two different loops inside there, cooled by two massive radiators and 4 massive fans. And here's another example of how this case is so customizable. You can actually create 3D brackets, plug it into the back of the case, and then add a screen to it. So the customization is endless. You just need to be creative in your 3D printing process. This is pretty much the baby brother of the Qube 540. This is the Qube 340. Similar design concept where you've got the handles up the top. At the front, you can actually install a mesh that doesn't have holes in there for your 3D printed accessories. Comes with the case. However, if you do want the 3D printed accessories, then it does come with the holes already installed, so you don't have to do any drilling, cutting, or anything like that. This particular case can fit two 40mm radiators instead of the 360s, but you can still fit your full ATX size motherboards. One other note I wanted to mention, you can actually move the IO of this and the 540 from the bottom to the top. So when you go and install your mesh, it'll be up the top or it'll be down the bottom like so. The cutout's already in it. And this is an example of this case on the back there. It's actually got the included feet. So if you come around here, these screws here that actually hold that panel in place, they're actually rubberized, stops it from slipping, and you can place it any way you like on its back like that, or a traditional layout. And this particular case is the QLV3, so it's basically the same as that, but it doesn't come with the carrying handles. However, they do have all of these different meshes that you can put on this case. Looks pretty cool, so if you want different designs, you can chuck them on there, whatever you like. Also applies to the front as well. Just adds a little bit more personality to it depending on what you're after. This is the Silencio 600. This is a brand new case from Cooler Master, and their whole idea behind this is they wanted to install two beefy fans. We've got two 180mm fans inside, but you can imagine that installing 180mm fans is going to add a lot more noise. So they've had to come up with a solution for this front panel. Now this fabric design helps to dampen a lot of the sound and block out a lot of that noise, so it is completely silent. Now this case itself can fit a 360mm radiator up the top if you wanted to, so if you want your AIO cooling. Not really meant for water cooling, I would say, because the whole idea behind this is to use those two 180mm fans, so I'd stick to AIO cooling for this system, utilize those fans, so you're actually getting the most out of this front panel. Now with its amazing airflow, we have this custom PSU shroud which actually directs that airflow up and into the GPU. So you're getting optimal GPU cooling with this case design, but they've also got this panel that's actually implemented to direct air straight into the RAM, the CPU, and the VRMs. So again, you're getting so much better cooling with this case while keeping silent. So this is how it works. So we have this fabric here which can be washed. We've also got this filter here with the two 180mm fans. This is the panel I was talking about. So it allows the air to come in straight to the RAM, the VRMs, CPU, and then we've also got this ramp up here on the power supply shroud that comes straight up into the GPU. This is a brand new product from Cooler Master. It's called the GPU Shield Adapter. This is to save your GPUs. There's been a lot of controversy in the market about GPUs and being burnt up by power supplies. This will actually have a red light if your GPU is in danger and then fully shut your system down. That's how it works. So it's a preventative to save your GPU. These three power supplies right here actually have the GPU Shield Adapter built into them. So you can see here there's a little light that's built in. It acts as the same as this light on here. So when everything's all good, that'll shine green. When things are starting to go crazy, it'll start going red, and then your system will completely shut down to save the whole system, especially the GPU. I mean, with them being $2,000 plus these days, pretty good investment. Where it gets really cool is if you get the V Platinum V3 series power supply, we actually have this little dongle here. And what that does is it connects with this, which is a Qi charging pad, but this Qi charging pad actually lights up the same as the lights would on this white and this other power supply here. So it would be green, and then it would turn red when you're in trouble, and then the system would shut down again if there is an overload of the power and your GPU is in danger. This power supply also has a built-in dust repellent system, I guess, where the fan will actually spin backwards to get the dust out. So it's kind of self-cleaning, if you want to call it that. That's pretty cool. Cooler Master is collaborating with G.Skill to come up with an active cooling solution. You can see that we have a built-in fan here. It only works with two modules at the moment though, but they are working to bring out a system where they can actually include 4 DIMMs in the cooling. You can see how well these fans actually perform. It cools these RAM by up to 15 degrees, and it's not too noisy. We're talking up to 35 decibels at worst. So if you need cooler RAM, you're finding that they're a little hot in your system, this could be an option that is coming out. And of course, they're going to be working with more brands, but at the moment, it is strictly between G.Skill and Cooler Master. Honestly, I'd love to do a water-cooled build that is gold and black. I think that would look pretty cool. Imagine some gold fittings, some nice, black liquid going through it. That'd be cool. All black parts, gold lighting. That'd look cool.